According to a U.S. judge, the election petition of Atiku takes precedent over Tinubu's privacy rights because the Nigerian government president submitted an unclear certificate to INEC. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news update. Please click on the notification bell. The U.S. District Court Judge Jeffrey Gilbert has ruled that President Bola Tinubu forfeited his education privacy rights when he submitted a controversial certificate to run for office in Nigeria in 2022. This followed opposition leader Atiku Abubakar's request for a subpoena to obtain Mr. Tinubu's academic records. The judge said that the need to confirm the genuineness of Mr. Tinubu's certificate outweighed his personal concerns over its consequences. This was because Mr. Tinubu himself had exposed his record to public scrutiny by submitting the certificate despite concerns over its accuracy. The judge ruled that Mr. Atiku Abubakar's election petition far outweighed Mr. Tinubu's privacy interests and that the record should be disclosed as necessary to comply with a lawfully issued subpoena or judicial order. The court ruled that the party questioning the educational record has a significant burden to prove that the interest in obtaining the record outweighs the privacy interest of the student. In this case, Mr. Atiku Abubakar met the criteria for Section 1782, which allows the U.S. to turn over records for use in a foreign tribunal and order CSU to provide for him or provide with him all the requested records within 2 days. Mr. Abubakar filed an appeal to the Supreme Court seeking to overturn the previous judgment, but the tribunal judges did not have the Chicago academic records that he now seeks to present to the Supreme Court. The subpoena is expected to help Mr. Abubakar get satisfied clarification of Mr. Tinubu's education at CSU. CSU administrations have unit. The CSU administrators have until Thursday evening to supply all the documents to Mr. Abubakar and make the officials available to easily supply all the documents to Mr. Abubakar and make officials available to testify under oath about the density of any document provided. The school had already admitted during the hearing that it would not be able to authenticate Mr. Tinubu's certificate. So, are you seeing what is going on? Let's say custom rule for the hoving of this particular woman. You hear what is going on? You see what is going on? Okay. People should not bother too much on this issue. Here were all the evidence against Tinubu before the election was conducted. He would have been disqualified from participating in the election if this allegation were proven before election. I think it is too late for Atiku to present any document against Tinubu. This is Nigeria. But I don't think it is actually too late. Alright. People should not bother too much on this issue. Where were all the evidence against Tinubu? Okay, before the election. We are talking like an ignorant man. This issue is now way beyond Nigeria alone. This is an indictment of Nigerian judiciary. What a shame. Miss Criminal Presido must be disgraced. October is very near. It is an indictment of Nigeria's judiciary. Okay. This is what the Nigerian judiciary should emulate. Had it been in Nigeria, the churches will collect Ghanaman's gold and lakhs of dollars and say, what are we known for? You Nigerians who jump at every news that fits your lots, listen. CSU has publicly affirmed that Tinubu attended university and graduated. This ends all controversies against his education affiliation with CSU, whatever needs you to seek, whatever Article seeks to do with Tinubu'S CSU academic document is left to conjecture. However, Article cannot please these documents at the Supreme Court. Summary, sophistry, and residency from Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Supreme Court will review evidence bleeded as permit only. Alright. You can plead with them. What of the current Imo State governor who pleaded facts and documents that were not part of the facts used at the court, for instance? So there are rooms to add additional information in form document to prove a point at the Supreme Court. You can plead them which of the current Imo State governor who pleaded facts and documents that were not part of the fact used in the court at the first instance. So there are rooms to add additional information in rooms document to prove a point at the Supreme Court. Reply to a one-year poll not done and shall not be done. By the way, what will Atiku plead at the Supreme Court? Alright. Alright, at the end of the day, let us, let this particular issue, let us see what Alright, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, this particular issue, at the end of the day, all those things now that are saying, all those people that are supporting these clown coast leaders, I ask myself, are they the one buying fuel and cooking gas, another high cost of Nigeria? Sentiments will not allow this country to thrive. Just because the president from your tribe has lost your senses. Haba. That's too much. They gave me the certificate and as such, they must authenticate it. Mostly either male or female. Alright. No peace for a criminal. It is family supported and killers of innocent because they are not voting their wish. The earth and heaven, sea, and the land will go against them all the days of their life. Professor mean their children. All the days of their life. Same to their children and those who cared for them and called out their name will be hosted. Called out the name that the name will be with their calamity. This is serious. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come